Expand design, a roomy cabin, dual-tone interiors, 15 smart utility spaces, and a large boot space, all there to expand your life. Welcome to Easy Space.
Environmentalist Attorney-at-Law Jagat Gunawardena says that one of the main reasons for forest fires to erupt is due to the spread of invasive plants. We are now joined by Attorney-at-Law Jagat Gunawardena to elaborate further on this matter. Good morning, Mr. Gunawardena.
Good morning.
Could you please elaborate first of all as to how invasive plants have an impact on forest fires that are taking place in the country at the moment?
There is a correlationship between forest fires and invasive species. One is that certain alien invasive species like the guinea grass, the foxtail grass and the lantana or the kadapana plant are easily inflammable during dry periods. So it makes the area prone to forest fires more easily, especially the guinea grass which is of a tropical African origin is prone to fires, and we have seen that most forest fires are due to the guinea grass easily catching up fires. Similarly, we have seen the foxtail grass, which is also very widespread invasive, getting dry during a spell of dry weather, and that also makes it prone for fires. The third plant that we have seen is the lantana plant, which is a shrub, a thickly growing shrub, which also easily catches fire during periods. The second aspect that we have seen is that in wood habitats, when there is a forest fire, the invasive plants, invasive trees, invasive shrubs and invasive grasses take a hold early on when the next bout of rains come in. So the habitat is changed by the spread of alien invasive species. This is also very much evident in all parts of the country where land is put on fire, and most of the time we have seen that it does not regenerate back into the old ecosystem, but the system is modified by the spread of unwanted alien invasive species.
Mr. Gunawardena, now during the past few days we've witnessed several forest fires that have erupted. What is your stance on this, and what advice can you share with our viewers?
Forest fire is a great destruction to ecosystems, especially to the sensitive ecosystems where many endemic species of animals and plants are found. Therefore, being careless with fires or deliberately putting fire to forests or land is something that people should refrain from. And the other thing is that it is an offence under the Forest Conservation Ordinance and the Fauna and Flora Protection Ordinance, and anyone who has put fire to a forest habitat or kindles a fire or carries a fire for the same purpose can be arrested without a warrant by the Forest Department or by the Wildlife Department or by the Police Department. Therefore, it's an offence, and we advise people to refrain from deliberately putting fire to land if they can't control the fire. Deliberately putting fire to a forest land or a habitat is an offence. The third aspect is be careful with what you kindle during this period of time, especially in areas where there are grasses and plants and shrubs, because it might catch fire and it might spread to a neighboring habitat.
Mr. Gunawardena, thank you for joining us this morning.